Boom! That's me, Token Vaping. How's it going, guys? So I'm taking a little one video break, I guess, from my daily rotation, and this is a flavor I've really have been wanting to try just because of the huge social media aspect of them, of the people behind them, the people associated with them. This was just a really huge privilege and honor to finally be able to get one of the flavors to try. Now, I do need to give a couple of shout outs real quick for this because it's only possible because of the amazing people involved in all of this. So let me start with this. The company is Pourhouse. Now, I know you guys, if you vape at all, if you have Instagram, if you have Facebook, Twitter, any type of this, I'm sure you've seen this. You've heard of it, you've tried it, you know the people behind it. They are not a nobody company. They have updated their bottles and their logo, and this is just really solid looking artwork. I mean, it's really cool. But this is the box that it comes in. This is Pourhouse. The flavor is blood sugar, which is a lemon meringue pie. Nicotine levels on top, it's a 3. Warning and ingredients, they are based out of Orange County, California. 60-40, 30 ml bottle, VGPG, so this is going to work really well on a dripper and a tank. Now, this is a huge privilege and honor because I was able to get this bottle through one of the most amazing people that I've had the privilege and honor of knowing on Instagram. Bella Souza. If you're not following her, you should be following her. Her Instagram page is Bella, BELLA _ Isuza. It's IZUSIA. She had just a spur of the moment. You know, she did a little, a quick little contest just to, you know, give back to the community, be nice, and everything else. And this was the prize. This is her, according to what she had mentioned, this is her favorite flavor from the company. So this is a huge honor to try this, but definitely I have to give her a shout out. Thank you so very much for the opportunity on that, Bella. You are an angel. Now, the page is also Pourhouse Vape, and there's also another shout out I have to give. She is one of the bigwigs, main ladies behind the scenes with this company as well. She has 2 pages. One is Althea _ Pourhouse Vape. It's listed under her bio. She is the queen bee of Pourhouse Vapes. She also has another page which is Althea _ PH _ photo, where she takes vaping photography and just photography of things in general. Beautifully and well done. Great page. Very supportive. All of these people are very supportive of the vaping community. Very dedicated, and it's just about, you know, the vaping and the support of vapors and other companies, other people involved in this and everything else. It is just overall, all the way around, it is just an amazing group of people. So I'm telling you, for me, this is a huge privilege and honor. So I definitely am going to try to get some of the other flavors to do other videos for them. But as I said, this is a huge honor, not only because I finally get to try this flavor, which, you know, is one of the main ones that most people talk about, but it's also because it's the favorite flavor of one of my favorite people. So with that, we're going to go ahead and dive into this. Now, it is a first vape, first review. This is the bottle here. It is full bottle sealed, bottled sealed with a full wrap, again because it's coming out of California, but it does have the name of the company right here, and I do have to cover that. There you go. It does have the flavor, and then it has the skull with the horns. Warning and ingredient label on this side with the barcode, and the name of the flavor as well as the description and their logo and everything else in here. Now, to purchase this, on the webpage for Pourhouse Vapes, they do have the web address link, and it's actually kind of cute. It's linked over to, you're going to go to lfntman.com, and that's the distribution website for Pourhouse Vapes. Now, LFNT, elephant, It's actually it's kind of cute. So basically, the website is elephantman.com, and they do have them all listed. They are offered in 2 bottle sizes: a 30 ml and a 60 ml, and in 4 nicotine levels: 0, 3, 6, and 12. So all of it's there. The accommodation spectrum of everything else is there as well. So without further ado, we're gonna dive into blood sugar. So as you can see, this is fully sealed, and they do, like I said, the dedication and the passion and everything is there. They take this very seriously. So if you see something about this that you don't agree with or you're not comfortable with, if it looks like it was tampered with, if it was already torn, if the seal isn't there, don't use it. Just contact the company, contact elephantman.com, contact Pourhouse Vapes. Let them know so that they can take steps to rectify the situation to ensure that you get the product in its proper safety form and everything else. Because no matter what, it's about your health and safety, regardless of anything else. And with that, no matter what, like I said, this is a huge honor for me, just and a privilege, just because I really have wanted to try this line. But don't be fooled. I don't want people to think that just because I've been wanting to try it, then I'm automatically going to say it's great. My opinion is just that. It's my opinion. It's just, all I'm trying to do is give you a more informative base to go off of to see if it's something that you may want to try yourself, if it fits your flavor palette, if it fits your vaping style, or if it's something that you may not care for or just want to pass on. But then that way, at least beforehand, instead of just a shot in the dark type thing. So we're gonna go ahead and bust this. We're gonna pop this open. As you saw, I took the seal off. I'm just a really big fan of the way that this is done. Well, very artfully done. Very, very, very detailed, but not too much. So as always, I do have a fresh wick on my build, and with the cotton that I use, Texas Tough Cotton, as always, it works really well for me. I like the way that it handles juice. I like the way that it's really durable. And the big plus for me is that it does not have a very strong cottony taste, especially on a first vape. So Texas Tough Cotton on Instagram if you are interested. So we're going to go ahead and bust this open, and we're going to go ahead and see. And as I said, this is supposed to be a lemon meringue pie. Smell-wise, it's impressive because you get the lemon meringue, but it is not overly sweet. It doesn't smell artificial. It's not like the lemon peel. It literally smells like a lemon meringue. And on the tail end of the inhale, you almost kind of can smell the crust of it, which is not that easy to put into a flavor to be able to smell. It smells really, really solid. So we're going to go ahead and juice this up, and we're going to check this out. And as I said, it is a 60/40, so it is meant to work really well in tanks, and with drippers it should be fluid enough but still have a pretty decent cloud off of it. So I will keep an eye out. I will be looking for type of throat hit, because a 60/40 generally that is lower than what I normally vape. My preference is an 80/20. But everybody does their flavors in different levels because it's what works best for that flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this juiced up. Do a quick little pre-burn on that, get the juice flowing like so. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more so that we can get a good solid vape out of this. Okay, that should be good. I'll go ahead and cap this up. And as always, as you can tell, I'm vaping at 75 watts. So this is from Pourhouse Vapes, blood sugar. It's a lemon meringue pie. As you can see, the clouds are really solid for a 60/40. That's impressive, actually, because 60-40 is kind of a weird mix ratio because you're never really sure if it's going to be, really, really thinned out or really, really thick, just because of normally the way that it settles. But good clouds. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more drops just to get one or two good more hits out of this. Or one or two more good hits. Good more hits is, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, the most impressive thing right now about this flavor. At a 60-40, there is absolutely no throat tingle to me. I kind of am a little sensitive to it. I'm not a fan of the throat hit at all. I've been vaping for a few years now, so I've been able to get away from wanting that throat hit. This is one of the only 60-40 mixes I have ever vaped on where I do not feel a throat hit at all. Normally you would have at least a little bit of a tinge, because at a 50-50, most flavors, you're going to get a decent throat hit out of it. At a 60-40, you should still feel a little bit just because of the mixture. This is one of the smoothest, most solid 60-40 vapes I have ever tried, and there is no throat hit for me. That's really impressive to me. Again, I'm not a mixologist, I'm not an expert on juice mixing, but to not have one at all at that low of a VG ratio, that's really impressive. Flavor-wise, if you've ever had a lemon meringue pie, this is truly spot on. I can definitely see why this is Bella's favorite flavor. It is a really sweet, flavorful vape without being overly sweet and not too sugary tasting. It does not taste like there's a lot of artificial sweetener or anything in that. It is a very solid, smooth, enjoyable vape. The lemon meringue is just abundant in the entire vape. You do not lose it at all in any part of the vape. It is solid from the beginning to the exhale. There's a very slight, at least I pick up a very slight crust flavor on the undertone, but it is not like as I said, there's no throat hit, so that it's not a harsh little hit or anything like that. There's almost a buttery smoothness to this. This is a really impressively solid flavor. I'm not a dessert fan in reality. I don't eat desserts. I don't eat cakes or pies or anything like that. But this is something I definitely enjoy right off the bat. I mean, it is, like I said, it's very smooth, it's very flavorful, it's very solid. If this was the only flavor out of the line that you tried, you would not be disappointed. And like I said, at a 60-40 with no throat hit, it is very impressive as far as the smoothness of it as well. So definitely give them a check out. Pourhouse Vapes, it's on Instagram, Facebook, I believe they're on Twitter as well. The website is lfntman.com. That is the distribution site, but it has all of the flavors on there as well. Definitely follow Bella_Isuza, Althea_Pourhouse Vape, Althea_PH_photo as well. Amazing people, a huge community driven, passionate for the vaping community as a whole, regardless of anything else. Bella, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the chance of having this little impromptu contest. Althea and Pourhouse Vapes, thank you guys so much. This is a huge honor and privilege. I am a total fan and supporter of your company as a whole. Hopefully I am able to try some of your other flavors as well. Guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do, no matter what it is, anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience so that you enjoy it more. That's all I want to try to do. So definitely hit me up if you have any questions, any particular videos that you'd like to see. I will definitely do my best to accommodate. But fully, always remember, vape for yourself, vape for your own enjoyment. And no matter what, vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.